Good morning, friends. Today we are going to continue the second part of this unit is nothing but the chemical kinetics. In the last year SY we have studied the postulates of the collision theory. Now here we have to directly apply this particular collision theory for the bimolecular reactions. Then the unimolecular reactions. Unimolecular reaction is nothing but a Lindemann theory. Then we have to see the fast reaction, slow reaction, moderate reaction, their definition. Then how we can determine or say study the rate of the fast reaction or say kinetics of the fast reaction using the fast stop flow method and the flash photolysis. First of all, we will focus on this particular assumptions or the postulates of the collision theory. Already we have studied it in the SY. Say molecules are treated as a rigid sphere which describe the translational motion. A reactant molecules must collide for the reaction to take place. The rate of reaction is directly proportional to the total number of collisions per unit volume per unit time. These postulates are important because when you know these postulates, then and only you can understood the collision theory properly, and it may come for the MCQ purpose of you. That's why I have given this. During collision, there is only an exchange of energy and no net gain or loss of energy of the molecules. Such a collisions are called as the elastic collision. During collision, some molecules possess the energy above a certain minimum energy, that is the EA, will react upon collision. Such a collision are called as the effective collision. Molecules having energy less than the EA cannot undergo reaction. Number of collisions between the molecule can be calculated by the means of kinetic theory of gases. You know collision means what? Whenever the reaction is occurring, take the any vessel or say you are carrying the reaction in the beaker. What we are doing, you are mixing the two solutions and you are getting the another product. Okay, yeah, I consider the that is the two reactants are there, means the bimolecular reaction is there. In that we are taking the two things and we are adding it. At that time what happens? There is the molecules in that particular whatever we have taken reactant species, in that there are the molecules and the molecule may move in any direction. In the liquid form, you know, the molecules are or say atoms are moving in any direction. They are collide on each other or say they may collide on the wall of the container. It is called as a collision. The reacting molecules must collide with the proper orientation. During the collision, some molecules may gain, other may lose energy, and the total energy remains the constant. These are the certain postulates or say assumptions of this particular theory. Then the merits advantages of the CT. It is successfully explain the effect of the temperature on the reaction rate. It also explains the variation of the rate with with temperature for gaseous molecular reaction and some reaction in solution involving the sample molecules. The rate of the gaseous molecular reaction can be qualitatively explained in the CT. It is very simple theory to apply and provides easy calculation of the reaction rate. And now, whenever the any theory is there, it has their merits as well as demerits. Demerits are it applies on to the simple reaction in gas extract. The calculated rate constant match with experimental value only for the simple bimolecular reaction, whereas for the other reaction which are not so simple and do not match, there is no method to determine the steric factor for a reaction whose rate constant not determined experimentally. No remark on the process such as the bond breaking and the bond formation in any chemical reaction. That is not studied by this particular theory. This I highlighted this part. We have to talk about the CT of the for the bimolecular reaction. Consider the bimolecular reaction. Means I say two reactant species are there. Here the A and B is taken for the general. A plus B gives you the product. According to the collision theory of the bimolecular reaction, two moles in order to react must, first of all, they should have to collide, and second, they possess on the collision sufficient energy after them to be activated. There should be some energy that must be activated, that will be activated to that particular molecule. If Z number of molecules colliding per second per cm cube, that per second cm cube in system containing 1 mole of the reactant per dm cube, then F is equal to fraction of those molecules which are activated is given by K is equal to Z into F. The number of effective collisions is only a fraction of the total number of collisions. Special reaction are equal to number of effective collision per cm cube per second. According to the law of distribution of energy, which is equal to number of activated molecule divided by total number of molecules, that is F is equal to n dash upon n, which is equal to e raised to a 30, where n is the total number of molecules in the per cm cube at temperature T1, number of the molecule possessing the energy of the activation at temperature T. Therefore K is equal to, you can put for the F, K is equal to Z into e raised to minus ART. This is the fundamental equation for of the CT for the bimolecular reaction in the gaseous in the solution form. Therefore, the number of collisions per cm cube second between two different molecules A and B is given by kinetic theory. Goes on experimentally, it is observed that there are many reactions for which calculated value of the rates are much higher than the observed values. Hence, above equation modified as K is equal to Pz e raised to ART, where P is the probability factor oblique steric factor. P varies from 1 to 10 raised to 5. When P is equal to 1, reaction obeys the CT. Now the collision frequency ZAB is given by Na NB sigma square AB under root 8 pi kt Ma plus Mb upon Ma into Mb. Z AB is collision frequency, Na NB respective number of moles per cm2, MMB masses of the respective molecule, sigma AB is mean molecular diameter, K is Boltzmann's constant that is given by R upon R. R is gas constant in Avogadro number. Sigma square AB is nothing but a cross section area, collision cross section. Number of collision per second for the two similar molecules is given by this 2 n square sigma square upon under root pi kt upon m. This formula is here to remember. Here the example is given. Consider the bimolecular reaction of the dissociation of the hydrogen iodide. When hydrogen iodide Hi will dissociate, it will gives you the H2 plus I2. Reaction rate K at 556 Kelvin is 3.5 into 10 raised to minus 7 mole per dm cube per second. For Hi, sigma is equal to, that given values are there, you can calculate the collision frequency Z and then you can calculate that particular. Once you calculate the collision frequency, you can calculate that what we can say number of molecules colliding per second per dm cube, that you can calculate. Then from that you can calculate that particular F also, you can calculate the K also. This is for the sometime they may ask bimolecular reaction, but generally the question is on the unimolecular reaction. What is the unimolecular reaction? Consider a unimolecular reaction of the type A gives the product. What happens? This will happens in the two steps. What will happen when the same molecule will collide on each other and one will get excited and another one is, they will having the deactivated, or say you can say inactivated, or say inactive molecule. A plus A will gives you the A star plus A. K1 and K2, two rate constants are there, and A star gives you the K3 product. This question is very much important. Number of times it comes in the exam. A molecule get activated giving the A star with the rate constant is K1. If there is a large time gap, there is an activated molecule get deactivated and reverse process takes place, and rate constant is a K2. That is written whatever the is there. If there is a small time gap, then this activated molecule gets deactivated and the rate constant is K3, which will gives you the product. Therefore, rate of formation of A star is equal to K1 into A square, because the concentration A into concentration A, that is a concentration A square. And rate of removal of A star is nothing but it is given by the two things. One will be the K2 and another one will be the K1. K2 is nothing but the A star into A plus K3 A star. A star is a short-lived. This is the highly unstable, high energy intermediate formed during the reaction. Then we have to calculate the activity of A star expressed in terms of the A. According to the steady state approximation SSA or say SSP, steady state principle or say approximation, rate of formation of A star is equal to rate of removal of the A star. Therefore you have to correlate that and you will get K1 A square is equal to K2, that is the removal. You have to take this rate, we have already calculated, we have already written, and then from that you will get the activity or say concentration of the A star. Now case 1, what will happen at very low pressure or say low pressure, K3 is very small as compared to the K2A. Then the equation becomes K3 very small, means that terms will rate of reaction is equal to dA by dt then K3 is very small. At that time rate of reactions dA by dt is given by this equation that you have to write. This is a second order reaction, and if that at high pressure what will happen, that K2A is very small as compared to the K3, then the equation becomes that you have to write in the exam this equation having the marks. K3 into A star is equal to, here equal to sign is missing, please put this sign over there. Okay, this equation you have to remember well. You got this point? Unimolecular reaction comes in the exam, bimolecular reaction sometime, but you prepare the unimolecular reaction well, because a number of times the question is based on this. What is that? First of all, you have taken that only one reactant species is there, that's why it is called as a unimolecular reaction. Got that point? Are you getting that point? Very simple it is. These reactions you have to write. What is the first step? You can write this explanation over here, then you can write the reaction. Okay, no problem. Then we have taken the rate of formation of the A star and rate of removal of the A star. Then we have calculated the activity of the that highly activated species, that is you can call the activity of the A star. Then we have considered the two cases, case 1, case 2. These are the important 5 marks question will be there. There is marks for the cases. At that time while writing the answer you have to write this particular thing. What parts we have seen in this lesson? We have first of all seen the assumptions of this CT. Then we have seen the merits of the CT, demerits of the CT. Assumptions are very much important. Please go through these assumptions, because these assumptions are useful while writing the MCQs. MCQs may come on this part. Okay? Or on the second bimolecular reaction, there may be the MCQ based on this particular part. Please prepare this well. It is very simple. Lessons are very simple. Now is in your hand how you can tackle that or how you can prepare that subject, because very each and every part is very simple. See molecules, first these 8 assumptions we have seen. These assumptions already we have seen in the SY, but for the MCQ purpose of you I have again given that part. Then the merits are there and the few demerits are there. Then you have to move towards the bimolecular reaction and then the unimolecular reaction. In the bimolecular reaction, 2 reactant species are there, and how we can calculate the rate of this particular reaction, that is given there. But here unimolecular reaction is very much important as per as the exam is concerned. Okay, as the exam point of view, you have to focus more on this unimolecular reaction. You may keep this part bimolecular in the option. Okay, you please prepare this unimolecular reaction, which is very simple, very simple. In yesterday we have seen the numericals, and I said you have to solve at your home. Please solve this numerical well, because one numerical will be there for the 5 marks in the exam. Mind it well, one numerical will be there based on this numerical in the exam for the 5 marks. You have to prepare that numericals well. Please go through this numerical, please practice it for the multiple time, and you have to practice also for the derivation that we have seen already. That is a molar elevation constant, molar diffraction constant, osmotic pressure, reverse osmosis, that we have seen. I think the 3 derivations are there in this particular lesson. Last year in the SY we have seen in detail the Clapeyron-Clausius equation. We are just using that Clapeyron-Clausius equation here only, and prepare the terms, whatever terms we have seen, because for the MCQs that terms are very much important. It is again this derivation of this unimolecular reaction. It is called as a Lindman's theory, because this particular city for the unimolecular reaction has been studied by the Lindman. That's why it is also called as a Lindman's theory. Don't confuse in between that. What is a Lindman's theory and the collision theory? Okay, this is the collision theory. Collision for the unimolecular reaction. Collision theory for the unimolecular reaction is also called as a Lindman theory. That you have to remember, because I have given in the bracket. Okay, question will come like that. Explain the Lindman theory to calculate the rate of the reaction. That question will be there. Okay, or say direct question will be there. Explain this collision theory. On the basis of the collision theory, how you can determine the rates of the unimolecular reaction. These are the format of the question. Please go through this lecture well. If you are not getting, you can ask the queries on the Telegram group or say on the Google Classroom, and ask your friends to go through these particular lectures. Start the test. Daily take 1 to 2 questions. This equation you have to remember, it is very much important equation for the 2 different molecules and for the 2 same molecules. How the equation is written, because sometime it may come from the for the MCQ purpose of view, or you should remember this, how the collision frequency can be calculated for this bimolecular reaction, and how the rates can be calculated for the bimolecular reaction. Here the one example is given for your understanding how we can calculate that particular thing. Please be serious about these lectures, because this covers the syllabus. Almost we are now at the verge of completion of the 2 units. Within this 1 or 2 days that unit will finish and we will go towards the next unit. Same case is for the analytical. Please go through this lecture regularly, because whole part is covering in this lecture. Okay, please prepare your well and be at home, be safe. Thank you.